Hey, hey, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with Ark. I just started and I'm probably causing mass confusion. Anyways, I'm here with Ark. Did I already say that? I feel like I already said that.
You just did. But hello, I am one of Oats' teammate, and
And
I
I
play
peer pressured.
often
Yeah.
for the Caffeinated Nights.
Anyways, I peer pressured him into being here, and I am also very, very distracted right now, so gonna
Well,
have
nice.
to get together.
We'll have. Sounds like we'll have to have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So, we got Mallow, Oats and Tricky Gooses. Right now, they're Div A East. I believe Mallow Oats is second seed, while Tricky Gooses is third seed. There's a 4-point divide between the two of them, but Mallow Oats has played one more game, so give or take,
They're about even.
they could be about even, depending on the results of tonight's match. Anyways,
Yeah. This might be an important one going into the
yeah,
playoffs at one point soon.
yeah. Wait, how does one add you? Wait, you're already in. How did you beat me to
Yeah.
this?
I saw the lobby link.
All right.
Oh, look. Is it the Mallow Oats? Yeah, it is the
Yeah, it's
Mallow Oats.
Mallow. It's Mallow Oats and Tricky Gooses.
Yeah, they have the same portrait. That's synergy. Actually, now it's being copied over by Duck as well. Everyone's gonna do it.
Everyone?
It's that synergy.
Yeah, they
They
might
have
have.
to.
Wise and Lumi are the only holdouts. Here we go. Now it's literally just Wise. All
What's
right.
the portrait called?
I don't know. I don't think I want to personally copy this, but that is very funny to watch.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
great.
now we know what to do next time. Any team has has a
The
what
loser
was
at
it?
this game has to play.
Yeah, a coordinated
That was
profile builder.
hilarious.
All right.
Stakes are too high now. Anyways, we should be ready to go on in.
Yeah, sounds good.
But they haven't said they're ready yet.
Well, what are your thoughts on Sky Temple as a
Uh,
map? It's not a
I
map that we see
think
too often.
I think we both belong to the orthodoxy of make sure you get the bruiser camp out as early as possible, take a tower or two with it, and then suddenly you have the ability to pressure through the top temple to take a fort in the first objective. However, that strategy is often vulnerable to just taking a counter push in mid lane, although that's riskier. You can also use the mid push to do it. So there is a strategy on this map that's dominant, that topside bruiser camp early,
For sure.
but it isn't uncounterable.
Hmm. Well, it can also be just matched.
Ooh,
I have some dogs in the background,
yep.
perhaps.
Hmm.
Let's.
Maybe swapping into push talk
Yeah,
or
I
actually,
think they're gonna be
have you
manageable
ever
now.
have you ever tried to use the background cancellation software that Discord
That
has in?
gives, um, I have, but at times that gives me a lot of problems with my mic, just muting me.
Yeah.
It should be fine now.
Yep. Oh, hey, bans are coming out fast right now. Like that's
Ah,
Stitches,
good.
Junkrat. Those are definitely hatred picks. Like Johanna and Rhaegar are being completely ignored here, which
Yeah,
means
and it's also surprising to see the Deccan
wow.
ban, but
Also, the speed at which
good
they
be
were
with.
banning is pretty crazy.
Mm,
It's like
they
Stitches,
made this have a
Junkrat's a good
must ban.
combo, but banning both of them is really weird. Sylvanas is
Well,
always a good ban. Deathwing is
let's see
probably a
what they'll
target
pick.
ban. Yeah,
Does
I'd like to.
Rhaegar get any priority here?
Yeah, Rhaegar, Blaze, maybe Lunara has the fifth strongest right now.
Do they play Hogger? Hogger is also strong in this map.
Yeah, Falstad and Rhaegar.
Okay,
Falstad and
okay,
Globals are generally good on this map because they allow for a very adaptable series
for
of.
sure. And they already have such a strong macro just with those two picks.
Yeah,
Going back to that bruiser play on top lane.
yeah. does mean that they're going to need to... Oh, Stukov is picked as well. Yeah. Stukov's fallen off recently due to cleanse, but that might not be true for
Yeah.
the
Lyric
divisions.
Stukov is a really strong combo. Having
Oh,
that
yeah.
Silence the Tomb from level 10 can be kind of clutch.
Yeah, it puts a lot of the onus
And
on Falstad to break that.
yeah, and fighting on the objective on in this map means Leo gets a lot of good access to Entomb targets.
Huh? Hanzo Ban. This open spaces makes him probably less optimal than a number of other champions,
Yeah,
but
I'd like
arrows
to
are still
see
strong.
a bit more point contest from I think
Actually, if they ban
Tricky
the
Gooses.
Hanzo because they fear Dragon Strike, that would be pretty nifty.
Oh, Entomb Dragon Strike.
Yeah, it's not a bad combo, especially if you have a Stukov to keep them in place.
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. I can see that being an annoying comp.
The
So
Nibrak
they
ban,
are, I think, a strong Hanzo player. One of them. I don't really remember as much.
yeah. The Nibrak pick is also
Yeah,
ban is going to
TP
also
checking
choke out the
something.
tanks.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, he's a strong Hanzo player from what I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doc and Mephisto.
There's
That's
going more for the globals. That's uh, globals are really strong in this map, and
pretty heavy emphasis on it, though. There's lots of
Mhm.
open spaces where Dahaka doesn't get value. Like,
no, but he can most
especially
point
if you
test,
play from the mid.
most temple. It is he has good access to
Yeah, he has
sources.
good access to both the bottom and the top temples, but mid is a bit tenuous at best.
He can also split the pretty
Wow, that's a
hard
double
while objective
marksman
doesn't.
lock. That's a bit much.
I feel like the Zul'jin play might be a bit questionable, but it could be good, depending on how um, Mallow Oats plays it.
Yeah. But it's
Um,
going to leave a lot of split focus for Lumi between the
yeah.
Zul'jin and the Vol. Two hyper carries really vying for control.
hmm Well, the Mallow Oats just don't have to give them any fight at all,
Variant main
right?
tank.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, the Mallow Oats, they can use the globals to just maneuver away.
and like never let Zul'jin stack.
Yeah, if Zul'jin stacks, things are going to be going
Yeah.
terribly wrong for the Oats. Well,
I
we are...
kind of like the Oats draft though.
Yeah.
Variant is um, interesting. 'Cause I'm gonna
Varian...
see what they're gonna try to do.
I wouldn't say that
They may
Variant's
look for
necessary. Oh,
They may just look to use globals as a pick tool rather than a split push tool, which would work with the taunt.
yeah. They definitely have the advantage that there's no cleanse out of the Stukos. So
Yeah.
if they can
Well,
catch a pick with either Varian or Dahaka, Duck is going to have to blast his ult.
mm-hmm.
This map doesn't
Yeah,
always
I
go to
guess.
20,
Yeah,
so Duck's
I
going to
guess
have a bit of a
the
difficult time.
variant is a good pick into the Stukov too. And it seems the Mallow Oats have played Sky Temple once before, while the Tricky Gooses haven't at all.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be a factor in this.
Here. The other thing to note is the Falstad and Mephisto as a damage dealer composition for the Mallow Oats basically is totally capable of ignoring the fact that Johanna is the double blind and that
Yeah.
Stukov has a 75, mind you, physical armor. Is it 50 now? I don't remember what it is
Yeah,
post
yeah,
nerf,
I can see that.
but
I
most of
can
the
see that working well
mitigation
with
tools that the Turkey Gooses
taunt.
have don't really interact with the composition Mallow Oats has drafted.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with Mallow Oats' comp is that it's a little scuffed when it comes to single target sustained damage. If there's ever an opportunity for them to take a boss or a camp, it's going to be slow going.
Yeah. They
Meanwhile, on the
do
other hand,
have Gust and like drags and a few other things to control point, but yeah, the Stukov will be really annoying for that as well.
yeah, like point controls, I really wouldn't be surprised if we saw early invades this game. All right. We're about to go in. I think you should do the roll call for Mallow Oats. I'll do it for the Tricky Gooses.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go first, maybe.
Go for it.
Yeah. So for the Mallows, we have the Pie Maker on Varian, Soloskido on Rhaegar, Saint Terminator on Dahaka, Crafty Devil and Mephisto, Sonic's Bro 33 on Falstad.
And on the side of Trick we have Duck on Johanna, Wise on Leoric, Birdie's on Vala, Computer X, Compute X, whatever, is on Zul'jin, and Lumi is on Stukov. Alright, we're seeing fairly conventional Joe talents. It's a Q build variant, and they're completely giving up on a fight, which is prudent into the double stacker.
And Varian is not very strong before level 4. So.
Abundance of caution is prudent on Mallow's side here. Early clear coming out of mid. Meanwhile, Crafty Devil is already looking to clear bot side. Definitely playing in a way that gives up priority but allows them to get value elsewhere. Miss Globe, though. Crafty Devil jumps in to grab it. Speaking of Crafty Devil, he's taking a W build here. See how that goes for him. Wise is already starting a double soak almost. Ah, I see. Terminator's freezing. Well,
yeah,
not quite. Ah, there it is.
Oh,
there's that invade from the tricky Gooses.
And Mallow just giving it up, just avoiding the fight. I think that's smart.
That is what you do when you have the great minion variant. All in all, though, unless this camp directly pushes, which it's not, Terminator's going to get alternative value on the top side.
Yeah, for sure.
Which, you know, hasn't created a level difference just yet, but it will.
A lot of XP.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to see some stall from the Dahaka there.
Ah, but Lyric just says, heck no. Yeah. Camp Disparity is going to keep going. Looks like they're actually planning on escorting in the siege camp rather than going for the bruisers now. Ah,
I think.
But meanwhile,
smart play.
Mallow is already to their bruiser camp, though. It's important to note. They're clearing it fast. Looks like Varian's going to try to catch Schmidt Soak, but we're going to see the weakness of this composition in terms of clear right here and now.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to lose out on greater value than what that bruiser camp will ever get here, just because of this double marksman siege power. Falstad brings out the W, but it's too late. Those towers are dead and gone, and Terminator on his own is going to have difficulty actually making a push work here.
He is getting a good drag on the Leo, which might help his cause, but at this point, the rest of the Gooses are rotating up. So
yeah, it's going to get cleared. But meanwhile, the Mallow Oats are just responding in kind bot side. They actually just got a tower there. Hunting Duck.
Oh.
But it definitely means they're going to be giving up on a lot of the space.
Yeah, now they also have their level 7.
Take care with your mic. Something's creating a bit of static feedback there.
Alright.
Yeah. It was just up against something.
Both shrines for a bit.
Yeah. But ultimately, it doesn't look like either team is going to be able to manage to eke out a fort-wide advantage.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Looking for some stacks, which is nice.
Both Zul'jin and Vala are a little stack hungry, though. This is a 4v5.
They don't have mixed stacks at all.
Yeah. Oh, Duck gets caught, but the silence negates the Q, it looks like. Ooh. Close call there for the Johanna.
Unless the Gooses are able to make more fights happen, it looks a bit rough for them right now. Looking into scaling into late game.
Yeah. I mean, these trades they've got, they're pretty even.
Structure-wise, but look at the stacks. 9 stacks in Vala. Looks like
2 on Zul'jin. Yeah, they're not going to scale in the late game.
Yeah,
at this
which
rate.
They really need with this comp.
Mallow are definitely showing a lot of discipline here. Ugh. If I make her hand 6.
She can't really make some plays yet. Well, after she gets level 10,
Crafty Devil jumps in, gets some clear. Anyways, You know, Pie Maker's showing here, but the bruisers are being done top side by the Gooses. Means that it comes to an
yeah, they
interesting
did quite
choice
a bit of
here.
damage top, and the fort might be just theirs if they push with it.
Yeah, but they have to worry about the siege camp. It comes in to the lane that has the next temple, so defending it and taking their second siege camp is very useful. But it looks like it could be a 5-man invade here, especially if the Dahaka comes in.
Looks like it doesn't with the camp push top. That's actually really smart. Well timed.
Well, this fort is dead as is. Personally, I think the Dahaka should have gone in here.
I don't think it's dead yet.
Sonic seems to disagree, though. Although, now they have to worry about this push, especially given the fact that both of their DPS are showing.
Well, Dahaka can Z down, and the Falter will use Z up,
have
so that
to,
might
though.
be sketchy for the temple. No, he's just gonna walk down. He's gonna walk down now.
The false set is going to walk down, but there's a lot of down. Oh, no, that's a taunt.
Yeah.
Maybe Sonic Bros can finish the job, and there goes Terminator.
Oh, no.
The pull misses, but that's a lot of damage just drawn. Anyways, Ultra coming out, Gust, Ancestral, Consume Souls. Wait, what? Okay, it looks like Arc.
It does help with vision control with the globals for late game, I imagine.
There are 3 globals in this game now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Gooses are looking to get alternative value. Terminator's already stepping on the point, and a bit of siege is being done on that now dead fort.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Oats are rotating topside. Opting for mid-temple has allowed them to take 2 temples here while having the damage distributed across another 2.
Yeah.
But they're likely going to lose that top temple, that top fort now. There's no way to really make the rotation work.
Well, the Oats have gotten enough value.
Wow, that is an assertive Gus that's saying, yeah, no, this is our fort. We're going to keep it here. We're not scared to use ultimates for wave clear.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want to take fights, so it makes sense. As long as they're saving the structures and playing the map.
Yeah.
Like, this is seems really smart by the Mallow. Oh, dig by Dahaka. Oh, that was a well-played frag. Does he get the kill? Yeah, he does.
Nice.
Yeah, the power of the globals. Oh, can they turn this around? Punish Rhaegar?
Nah, looks like anyone is going. That was
the damage peels by Crafty Devil.
Yeah. Speaking of damage, let's see here. I never remember these numbers. Looking like when it comes to pure, that's healing. Why am I looking at healing? Fantastic. I don't remember this at all.
Terminator is going Symbiosis at 7. That's kind of surprising, but it might be a preference.
Yeah.
Usually it's the cooldown on Q that's more popular.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, this is definitely managing a lot of damage here.
I guess I can see because they don't want to take too much fight. Alright. Okay, now Varian has Shattering Throw now, so Johanna can be more punished by the team. Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine
this temple priority.
Want to look for a fight still.
Yeah.
And the Oats just want to trade.
Yeah. They're definitely way ahead, but they will lose possibly all 3 forts here. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I can see
hey.
that.
That's a ferocious stalker. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It means that their transient advantage is going to disappear a bit. Ooh, Duck might get caught here. Ooh, there it is. Oh, and there's that entomb we were talking about. The peeling is done. Crafty Devil just gets out because of that well-timed gust.
They just have to pull that combo off and get kills next time. But
Yeah.
they have equalized the map overall.
Yeah. Well, in terms of pure damage, yeah, they're pretty equal, both teams. But that level difference, it's not insignificant, and it can potentially make
75% of a level.
Yeah, it can give them a period of time where they'll have serious advantages.
Mm.
Ooh boy. One of the things I'd like to see out of the side of Mallow Oats is an aggressive boss play. Other than Johanna, there's very little that can keep them off of the point, and with Variant's Shattering Throw,
Well,
there's
they
no guarantee
have-
that Johanna can actually keep people on the point.
They have Stuka with E-build. That's kind of tough to stand on point on.
Yeah.
I mean, Oats do have Gust, but the other thing is they're still ahead in general. They don't want to give like a throw pit a chance for Goose to take a fight and come back.
But that lead is closing purely
Gooses
off
is still
of
at nine
Zul
stacks.
here. Yeah. It's rough though because this is not a particularly decisive situation for either teams, and I think we both know which team is going to win post 16, post 20. Banner Dalaran really amplifies the strength of the team. It's a good combination, these three heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that damage, the spell reduction, and yeah, Wise is just dead.
Yeah, that was
A really clean kill.
real fast.
Yeah, Lyric's gonna have to be more careful about bushes. And they're actually going for the boss! Okay! This is gonna be pretty intense here.
Leo will be back in time for the boss contest, which is
Maybe.
interesting.
Oh, and Stuka just sends him into space. Uh-oh. Falling Sword was
Yeah.
used. Gus was caught, but Birdie takes so much damage.
We have Vala standing on point.
Yeah. Oh, but there's that silent circle you were talking about, and it's just going to keep on going. Pie Maker's caught by Wise's Entomb, and Crafty Devil is next.
They call this the throw pit for a reason.
Yeah. Vala gave her life for a preemptive Falling Sword to stand on point. That was really well played on the side of Tricky Gooses.
Yeah.
I think they just won the game.
Yeah.
Like, they still have
they
one of their
they needed
marksmen.
that. Otherwise, like,
Yeah. But if you look at it from the position of Mallow Oats, the situation, the stalemate they've managed to eke out is not enough. The longer the game goes, the more talents like Holy Renewal will start to make the situation
they can just
really
always
dangerous.
give up the fight and split, push, because
Yeah, but
they can
the
go
reality
for
is
even,
that
backdoors.
once it's to the keeps, any of those plays become as risky as taking another fight. So,
And they, like, if they can play to level 20, which I think they could, not anymore. Like with Wind Tunnel.
they're only going to lose all of their structures here. Maybe a little bit less if they get a lucky pick on Duck. Nope. This is pretty spooky. They don't have good vision. Computex is showing. Duck is caught and split up the team. Mallow Oats is going to lose Sukito probably. No, Sukito just barely gets out. The Terminator's here looking for a pick. That's a good time. There's the taunt.
Looking for big Entomb. Oh.
Big pick. This Johanna doesn't even get a chance to react. But there's very little on the map, and they're about to lose another keep to minion attrition.
Yeah, Winions.
Well, no, the catapult didn't lock on. They have a few seconds to save it.
No, I don't think they make it back in time. Oh, yeah, actually, Haka does. Haka does.
Okay. It means that we can't pursue anything like the enemy Team Bruiser, though. Stalemate right now is absolutely not what Mallow Oats wants.
No.
That boss pit, yeah.
They need to force something, maybe a quick fight before John comes back. Otherwise, they're just gonna play a.
Yeah, they're gonna have to play into Falling Sword 20. Like, Heaven's Fury is
Well,
going to
good
walk
thing
all
is
over
Zildjian
them.
is not very stacked. Neither is Vala, so
Yeah.
their damage
But
is
it doesn't
not
matter.
as
Their damage
significant.
output can come from
Yeah.
people other than the marksman.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah, the Johanna's 16 and 20 makes it.
But Falstad and Mephisto both suffer from the fact that
Yeah,
they're very
Johanna is the
squishy.
highest DPS on the team. Look at compared to Zildjian 17k, Vala 21k.
Yep. Second only to, I believe, Mephisto, right? That is exactly what I'd expect from Johanna right now. Hello,
God.
Overtomb Champ. Well, 20s are coming out for both sides now. Glory to the Alliance, which will buff Rhaegar, I guess? I don't know. Rhaegar's not the best of healers here for that. It'll buff Hammer gains as well. Contagion and Mimic are both useful. Wind Tunnel. They have ways to win. It's just a matter
with Wind
of who
Tunnel,
plays
I
the
think they
ults
can
best.
essentially like set up a really powerful engage.
Look at
And
that.
like Wind tunnel into a big isolation.
Bymaker's isolated here, looking for Vision Tower, looking to control this area. He really needs to play for another pick like what he and Terminator did to the Johanna last time. Ooh, but meanwhile, the Gooses are just getting cooked. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Well, they're cooking. The Gooses are cooking. No, that also doesn't make any sense because the meat is cooking. You know what? Forget it. This wasn't funny.
Okay, good lane play by the Gooses. Now they can flank in from either side.
If Wise catches either the DPS with an Entomb, there is no saving them. Ooh, Terminator rushes in. Still goes in. He's tanked a lot there. Manticore might do him a number here. Wise is potentially looking for a pick here. Curiosity Devil gets a bit of damage in, but all of it's healed up by Stukov. And there it is! Piemaker's caught! Wind Tunnel's forced out, and...
Okay, that's two ults for a 50-second ult.
Yeah.
That's not...
Definitely not what the Mallow Oats were looking for.
Yeah, especially
and there's another boss coming up!
Oh, yeah, they have Wind Tunnel for the boss.
This is absolute... The boss is absolutely the play for our friends on the side of Gooses, but it looks like they're instead opting...
No, Goose don't need to. They can just play the map now.
True, but...
Like, they win one objective, they win. Or if they have trading objective, they win.
Yeah, you're right on that regard. It looks like they're using Wise as bait.
Ooh, that looks a bit...
oh, no! Oh, no, Terminator!
Maybe he makes it out. Maybe
he actually makes it out, but that's a dead fort. Meanwhile, Mallow Oats are rushing that boss like no tomorrow. Oh, there goes Terminator.
Okay, actually...
Yeah,
the
Gooses can end here. In fact, they almost certainly do.
Yeah. I think the Falster needed to hard back much earlier for Wind Tunnel.
It's too little, too late now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the unkillable, and that's game number 1.
The throw pit dies.
What?
Yeah, I think once... Yeah, I guess they didn't have enough damage, and Falster needed help finish it off, but I don't know. Falster need hard the moment Haka died.
Yeah. Yeah. John can still do damage even if he doesn't stack. It's important to remember that. Anyways, let's update.
Yeah, at
game
late game.
number 1.
Yeah, Mephisto got decent more damage. So.
Wait.
But Johanna with almost 30k damage.
Yeah.
Zildjian only did 23k. Yeah. The Goose played well.
Yeah.
I
mean, Mallow Oats
they got. Yeah.
Definitely played a safe and controlled game, but
they got a bit greedy with the boss.
They got greedy at the same time. When the clock's ticking against you, eventually you're gonna have to be greedy.
Yeah, but I think they might have been able to just play with. I mean, who knows what might have been going in the comps? Maybe they were concerned, or if they had like slightly faster boss damage, just because if it was anyone else that was dead, I think that might have been a playable call. But it was Leo, and Leo kind of spawned before the boss even died. I don't know if he spawned right after, but it was very close to the point contest. So it
Yeah.
essentially was still a 5v5, while they had used a lot up some of their cooldowns fighting the boss. I think they played the early and mid game well, which I think if they had just continued that, they may have been able to take that to victory. Let's see what happens next game.
Gooses cooked some oats. All right. All right. Where are we going to for game number 2? Yeah. Mallow Oats, definitely the overdog in this series, but Tricky Gooses, they are not to be trifled with, which is absolutely awesome to see. Yeah, I always love it when a
Turned the
division is
other way
highly
around.
covered. Or
But
division
I
is.
actually have to hop off now.
Ah, well,
So looks like you're going to be finishing this solo cast,
all right.
unfortunately. But
I'll fly solo. Don't you worry.
all right, good
See you around,
luck.
mate.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The Gooses are taking us to Infernal Shrines. Map pick number 2 is Infernal Shrines. Oh no! The Mallow Oats have lost their portrait to the Tricky Gooses. Oh no. That's amazing. Well. Hmm. I'm going to waste time on Reddit now. All right, everybody is available. Nope. One dude just DC'd. Such is life. All right. Once the connection issues are resolved, we shall be good to go. All right. 137 millibyte patch has been called. There is much complaining about the nature of software. Such is life, and Okay, we got lobby weirdness. Ugh. Wait. Okay. I'm not glitched out either. Fantastic. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Such is life. Alright, here we go. It's game number 2. Between Mallow Oats and our friends on the Tricky Goose. Deathwing ban again. At this point, I think it's target ban. Stitches ban? Okay. So far, there's been no real variation between the bans. Oh, Leoric is brought down this time. Okay, it means that Rhaegar likely goes to the side of Mallow Oats. No, they prioritize Blaze. Interesting. Neither team believes in the power of Rhaegar.
Victory above all.
It's a perfect day for
Okay.
some
Junkrat was taken pretty much instantly. Interesting series of trades we've seen here. Tychus and Rhaegar. Okay. Tychus seems interesting early pick, but Tychus does synergize fairly well with champs like Junkrat that can set up picks through either displacement or traps. Could be a good counter pick. Could limit the tank pool. A lot of good reasons to take Tychus basically at any moment. New Brock's banned again. The tank pool gets choked out once more. And what do we have for... Sylvanas is banned. Okay. That was one of the bans that Mallow Oats had in the first set. Instead of Leoric. And it still makes its way here. Sylvanas is much hated. For good reason. That champion is ridiculous. There's Lahanzo. Got banned last time. Let's see if that ban was worth it. Duck is taking Dahaka? Wait, that's weird. Duck was a tank player last time. Do they do role swaps? Is this the Haka main tank? Am I about to see some very strange things? Honestly, I have no idea. And, we'll be fine. Kael'thas and Muradin. That's an unusual team. They've got 2 tanks. They've got good blow-up potential, to say the least. Wow. Wow. Diablo taken into a Tychus. This is bold, to say the least. Well, we are going into game number 2. One of the important things that we're going to have to note here is that Apoc and Hanzo's arrow set each other up so well. It's actually kind of insane. All right, here we are.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
We are in game number 2. On the side of Tricky Goose, we've got Lumi on Stukov, Wise on Dahaka, Duck on Diablo, Computex on Hanzo, Birdie on Stukov. On the side of Mallow, Crafty Devil is playing Kael'thas. ST Terminator is playing Blaze. Sonics is playing Tychus. Piemaker is playing Muradin. And Soroki, I can't pronounce that name, is playing Rhaegar. Alright, we see an interesting Diablo talent here. In addition, everything else is fairly standard, but this is a W build false dead. That's unusual. Whoa! That was a tongue. Piemaker gets hit by a trap. Piemaker lives. Duck, on the other hand, ooh, that's a lot of damage to take. And there goes the Tychus. Whew. Big favorable trades. Uh-oh. Computex is a bit far out. Oh, he's probably gonna go here. Goodbye, Hanzo. All the offlaners are ganking each other. Well, they're skirmishing with each other pretty hard. Between these two, Blaze is by far the more capable of double soaking. He'll give his team time to get value elsewhere, especially on the camps. But yeah, definitely look for that pick. They don't quite catch it, but that gives Piemaker a chance to step up here and be absurdly aggressive. Wise comes back in. Terminator's here now. This is a lot of rotation. Only for both teams to just say, hey, this is a bad idea. Let's just do our camps. No time for a fight. No time for a fight. We have to do macro, guys. Ooh, Wise? Wise is gonna live here. Terminator. Ooh, that was a nice catch by Wise. And the Gooses have acquired no small amount of soak. Level 4 is coming out. Is that Gravity Land? No, that's Energy Royal. Whoa! What? I haven't seen that talent in a while. Neither team is doing their bruiser camp here. Or at least it's too late for either team to do their bruiser camp here. High Maker gets moved around. And Terminator is already opting to rotate here. Preventing any chance of there being a substantial advantage. Whoa! I look away for a second and Junkrat disappears. Poor Birdie. Birdie is the wordy. Okay. Never saying that again. That's also awful. Gives the Oats a substantial advantage here early on. Oh, Duck. Doesn't quite land what he'd like to. That wallbang got baited. Oh, it wasn't a wallbang, so it really didn't get baited. His charge got baited. Well, look at that blaze clear speed. Ooh. Fire, fire, fire. Grabbing double. Busily catching his soak. He ain't go mana addicts, but definitely meets that in. Oh, Sonic Bros takes a very useful talent in this situation. Meanwhile, Muradin with heavy impact. I personally have never taken that talent, so I cannot affirm or deny its efficacy. Meanwhile, Punisher is down, and Pie Maker is tanking the shots. Good first value, but the Mallow definitely wanted more. Honestly though, I have seen people take this talent in tandem with Haymaker, so maybe we'll see some really crazy plays. Ooh, Crafty Devil here is going to be in a weird position. Ooh, that boop likely sealed his fate. He does not have anything to protect himself, and Pie Maker cannot get the kills in recompense. Duck on the other hand, yeah, there's a Tychus with Master Assassin. Yeah, he's dead. Good Wise really went into the back door there, but yeah, the movement speed gives him all the freedom of the world. Oh, somebody's gonna get... What? 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 I do not understand, Duck. I really don't. Yeah, nobody understands what Duck means. Wait, no, Crafty Devils gets it. What is this joke? That's a really quick camp on the side. Tricky Goose. Already built up the advantage, and poor Crafty Devil looking to get that value. It's not happening. Ooh, Tyson gets caught by the nade. Duck gets caught by the stun, but wait, there's that talent. We see Odin, Ancestral, Avatar. The dream is dead. Personally, I think Haymaker is a little underrated. I cannot deny that most Muradins use it as a way to deny enemy teams their kills. Ooh, Birdie takes a lot of damage and a lot of CC. Wait, is he actually dead here? Oh my word. Combo attempt doesn't quite land. In fact, it's not the Hanzo ultimate I was expecting, to be honest. Ooh, big stun combo. Their Gooses are getting cooked! Is that a Blaze voice line? I feel like that's a Blaze voice line. Avatar's popped so that Pie Maker doesn't die horribly. Very nice. And it's a little delayed, but Mallow Oats gets that fort from the Punisher. Very nice. Ooh. Junkrat's already starting out on the Bruiser camp. Less valuable given the lane, but wave priority is wave priority. Besides, it's not like they could be setting up and putting traps in this area. Oh god, that's so passive aggressive. Spot the Canadian in the room. But yeah, taking that camp definitely means that they lose a chance to set up. Goose is going to have to push hard in order to assert dominance here. Ooh. Blaze also puts out the oil, makes it very hard for Duck to actually engage or outmaneuver. And that camp they took, it's dead in seconds. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much stopping Mallow from stepping up, but Wise just goes in, and he is. Oh, and that is a caught Stukov. Duck gets hit by the silence. Ancestral, but he's in the bunker, and wow. I think that was. I don't know who that was, but they're dead now. 13s have come out. Spray and pray, tidal waves, fishing bomb. Oh, hey, it's the anti-melee talents. I've seen this get a bit of value once or twice. It really is quite annoying. And collision course. That talent was busted as all hell about 6 months ago. It's still strong now. Now Oats up to take the camp immediately. It's a frozen Punisher. So yeah, gonna get good value here. No Odin to push with it though. They have the option to oh, Lumi gets caught and several ultimates are burned. It's like this Punisher is going to get this fort without losing more than 50% of its HP. Playmaker is really stepping up for someone who's in range of a Stukov silence. Pops Avatar as a result. Yeah. That's about all that comes from that. Thunderstrike. I have not seen that talent in a long time. It's absolutely hilarious, don't get me wrong, but... Oh! Terminator gets cleansed at the perfect time. And there goes the Punisher. The Gooses... gonna be on the offensive now. But... the Oats just run away. It's really hard to kill Tychus when this talent gets procced, if you ever hit him. 30 armor is a lot more than just a 30% HP increase. Don't know how much more it is. I kind of don't have the equation on my mind right now. Anyways. The Oats are ahead to 16, and by a much more considerable margin here than last time round. They've got 2 forts. If they can maintain and extend their lead, they can take this win and absolutely guarantee that their second place position remains untouched. Wise gets caught by the stun, but ooh, that burrow charge was pretty quick. Oh, that is dead Dahaka. And now their camp is getting invaded. Terminators on anchoring duty. They might actually look to get the keep here. They're really feeling up for it. They've got the 16 advantage. But there's the Oats and their caution again. Whoa, Duck is hearthing in a place that I have never seen hearthed in before. Pretty funky. Instead, the Oats are opting to take a fort. Perfectly reasonable play. But yeah, even that doesn't get done. So the last major talent advantage until 20 is just about to pass us by. Meanwhile, wow, Duck just checks that bush, confident that he's only going to find a Muradin in there. There was more than a Muradin, that would have been a dead Diablo. What is that mount? It's horrifying. Definitely looks like they're potentially going to push out here. But no. Leaving the arcane punishment devices, clearing out the wave, and they've lost 20 shrines for the sake of clearing a camp. Meanwhile, Duck. Ooh. Alts don't quite hit. Piemaker's gonna make it out. Ooh, and so close, but no cigar. That is one very endangered Diablo. All that spell damage that he just took. Wait, Crafty Devil nearly gets run down, but that is a dead Dahaka. Goodbye, JoJo. Whew.
Team has summoned an arcane punisher.
Funky game so far. Interesting, using the bomb to plug the wall. But without their tank, they don't. Well, oh, he's coming back, so wall baiting not likely to be the right play here. This thing is likely going to take a keep. Oh, but he tries so anyways. That's a lot of damage. Duck is almost certainly. There he goes. Wait. Oh, Sonic gets out. Terminator also gets out. Now it's a 5v4. This Punisher's at half health, but the keep is going down. Okay, what's gonna happen next? What other plays are on the map? Mallow Oats, likely in advance of 20. He's going to look to take these camps, maybe take that soak. And they'll be well on their way to a victory via level difference. But if anyone shows, it might give the Gooses a chance to take a fight even Talontiers. And with Blaze showing, it's not happening, unfortunately, for the Gooses. Right now, they play conservatively. Men triage, but they're on a ticking time bomb. It's going to be rough. It's entirely possible that we go for a game 3 here. Wise. Everybody makes mistakes. It just so happened that that one had someone recording it. Ooh, Duck is getting picked here. Ooh. Oh! That was an interesting interaction with the slide. And while I was hyperfixating on Wise, Duck gets picked, and the 20 advantage is now rolling in full strength. This is where things get rough. Fortified bunker, I assume, is what's going to be the last pick. But Unstoppable Force, which is unusual, but yeah. This Muradin build
Red team's core is under attack.
really is emphasizing the jump and W. I haven't seen anything like it. Flamethrower, Big Red Button, Farseer's Blessing, all of them really good. Speaking of Big Red Button, it's being used to push down the top keep. Brutal situation for Tricky Gooses. They're gonna have to figure out a way to not lose via attrition. Oh, Crafty Devil's gonna live. Just barely. Problem for them is that if they take a fight on this shrine, both of the lanes will be pushing at maximum catapult disadvantage. Which is not what you want to see here. Siege camps are a minute away, so they're likely not to matter. Disinject spawns in the next 20 seconds. Speak of the devil. The Oats camps. One of the options that the Oats have here is if they win a fight, they can take both of these camps while this is at 39 and use that to synchronize the push out here so they can actually create something that ends. However, it seems like they're looking for a potential fight over protecting this camp. It's also a perfectly reasonable play, especially while they have the 20 advantage. As it is, they have many options, one of which is to just simply take this as fast as possible and just run it into the lane. But there's the 20 advantage negated. Hellgate, top off. Okay, I don't know about that one. Contagion, Cannonball, Dragon Awakens. There's a lot of annoying things here. The question is, can the Goose establish total control at this point? Ooh, Wise just barely made it out. Big silence, and that might be a dead Muradin. Oh, the silence negates just in time. And everyone makes it out alive except for perhaps Duck. Poor Duck. Wait. Stukov, wait. Oh, no! Well, it wasn't Stukov, it was Rhaegar, but... Oh, and there goes Computex. That's GG right there and then. It is no longer possible for our friends on the side of Tricky Goose and... Oh, God, that was painful. Yeah, I just threw my keys on my toes. Anyways, at this point, there is virtually nothing Tricky Goose can do to stop this push from ultimately finding their core. Both DPS are alive. Phoenix is going to be adding to the damage. There's a lot of frustrating things that just have to be dealt with. And there it is, the concession. There's no way to fight this situation. Number difference don't lie. That's game number 2. On to game number 3. Let's have the little star there. Blue victory. That was a clean win by Mallow Oats. Wait, where's my blue victory? Ah. Wait, what? There's your little star. Okay. We are going to Braxis with game number 3. I believe that'll be the pick of Mallow Oats. Heck yeah. Braxis is a... fairly complicated map to handle. There's lots of ways to play it. No real clear immediate win con. You can run roamers that can breach the boss pit, like Genji, potentially Falstad or Crowdsurfer etc. You can have a roaming 3-man with 2 dedicated anchors to hold the lanes, and just have that do camps and create pressure wherever the enemy team isn't putting the bulk of their forces. You can also just simply max out globals and just respond adaptively and look to have strong strength wherever the enemy team goes. Just match them and beat them out. So Brightwing is very good on this map. Dahaka, sort of. There's lots of bushes in the jungle between the 2 camps. So there's, yeah. Either way, this is an interesting map. Who knows what we're gonna see next? It can go in like a dozen different ways. Alright. Here we go. Just a reminder, this is match point for both teams. I'm just gonna have the little stars there. Really should develop a hotkey for those two, but I'm lazy and I don't want to mess around that much with OBS. Anyways, let's see here. What do we get as the first pick of the game? Well, the first band of the game. Stitches, once again. The Gooses do not want to be strung up like a bunch of turkeys. Deathwing again. They really don't want to get cooked by the Gooses. You know, those jokes are just going to break down. They're really tricky to make. I'm awful. I'm awful. And Rhaegar's banned out this time. Ain't that interesting? Wait a minute. Okay, both teams are on the right side. And life is good. New York? Okay. Giving up the Johanna, I don't know about that. I don't know what to think about that.
The crusade calls.
Huh, okay. Now then. What shall we see here? What master strategy? Junkrat's open. Mallow Oats has a lot of options. Not sure what the best one is. Tychus Brightwing. Alright. That's an early global, but it means that whoever the Gooses put in their off lane, it's no longer adequate to simply win the lane. They need to win it with such a magnitude that Brightwing gets called away 24/7, or they need to be able to stalemate it in perpetuity. Vala, definitely oriented on the hyper carry. Definitely oriented on the hyper carry now. Just like that, the Gooses have shown their hand, and it is... It's got an ace! It definitely has an ace! That's pretty ridiculous. You might see a healer ban here. Stukov is always on the option. There it is. Okay, I feel a little smarter having predicted that. Ooh. And Junkrat is finally banned. If there's anchors, it won't be him. Okay. Tassadar, and there's the Mubarak. Both games we saw it banned in the third stage by the Gooses, but now it has emerged. Beetle Boy. Tassadar is also a decent anchor, but it doesn't really fit the role. Now the Gooses have to show their offlaner. Gives Terminator the chance to flex, since only Leoric has been banned out of the entire offlane roster. Okay, that's a pretty strong hand. We may see a light bomb this game. Or as Dylan stupidly calls it, a light sword. I really don't get that. It's falling bomb. But Blaze, not necessarily strong into a lot of possible offlaners, but does bring the clear for the Zerg. We shall see. All the eggs are in that Vala-shaped basket. Chan is picked up. Okay. I honestly don't know who wins the Chen Blaze matchup. If I had to bet, I'd say it's the Chen. Anyways, here we go. It is round number 3. I always press that button later. This is match point for both teams. It is round number 3. Regardless of how it goes, I believe the Gooses end up tying it out with the top seed. Let me confirm that. Ace. No, actually. Wow. Undernoob Management has a 4-point lead. That's pretty crazy. Definitely going to be tricky for... Well, what did I say? Undernoob Management has a 4-point lead on Mallow Oats. It's definitely going to be difficult to catch up to that. All right, here we go. It is game number 3. Solquito is playing Brightwing. Crafty Devil's playing Tassadar. Pie-Maker is playing Anubrak. Sonic's Bro is playing Tychus. Terminator is playing Chen. Wise is playing Blaze. Duck is playing Jojo. Computex is playing Zarya. Birdie is playing Vola. And Lumi is playing Anduin. It's going to be an interesting series. It looks like it's going to be just A-ramming from the start. That's okay. But I think we know which team wins the A-ram. I really want to give this one to the Gooses. They definitely have the advantage in terms of pure composition. Wait. Ooh, a lot of shields. Let's just close those down. Getting a little bit of lag. Nothing we can't handle. Pie-Maker is taking a very interesting talent. Regeneration Master is not a common one. We shall see if he gets the value. Desperately needs to go for these globes right here. And meanwhile, Terminator and Wise are stalemating. It's gonna be rough. Sonic Bros goes in, gets big value. Pie-Maker probably having a hyper panic attack about that globe. But he rushes in, gets it, nice and easy. Camps have been up for about 15 seconds. Neither team has made a move for them. Ooh. Burrow charge. Doesn't quite connect, but all it takes is one really good one. Meanwhile, Terminator isn't just winning, he's destroying. This is a problem because he can absolutely body. Meanwhile, Birdie's just dancing out of range. Sonic Bros takes so much damage there. Ooh, Zarya's cop. That is not quite enough. Meanwhile, Wise is using Superior Clear. This level difference could become a serious problem late game. Forces Terminator off point, but at the same time, the bot side's been lost. Ooh. Terminator gets up and gets in. Look at that. It's Eye of the Tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Why am I doing karaoke? Ay, ay, ay. Ooh la la. Wise is definitely playing this aggressively. The hyper carry hasn't quite done the value it would have wanted to. But definitely getting good numbers, but doesn't really feel like it's enough. And Terminator's barely lost any HP to Wise. Like, it's actually ridiculous how much he's taking this fight. Pie-Maker can't quite catch anything. Meanwhile, Birdie is... Ooh, Birdie's caught in the stun, and that is not a kill. There's still Nano Impulse, but definitely what they needed. Oh, but there goes the Nubarat. Sonic Bros can't trade into this for long. Gets out, just alive. And now it's 1 kill to nothing. Man. Fuck. Not again! Are you kidding me? Not again! Oh! Kill me quickly. Kill me quickly. It's 3 minutes of the game that were not video recorded because this button doesn't always work. I swear I pressed it. This is like the 3rd time this has happened to me. Anyways, both teams are trading in quite well, and yeah. Okay. Birdie drops. Wow. Good damage coming up from Sonic Bros. He's got that Tychus Sutter step in the bag. Always slips the mind. Either way.
The enemy will have to deal with a much larger wave of Zerg than we will.
Yeah, I'm molding at this point. Ooh, Birdie goes in. Terminator is absolutely determined to trade. That's a big combination. Computex goes down. Duck gets pulled out, and honestly, nothing much happened from that first objective. Pretty status quo. Other than, you know, the towers dying. That's good for the side of Mallow. Ooh, Wise already starts a camp. All it takes is Terminator getting an idea, and he can just sneak on in. Doesn't seem like he did. Oh yeah, Bill's right. Here you go. Yeah, okay. Every time. Honestly, I think TV screens were a step back. Radio was where it was at. Oh no! I can't focus anymore. Oh, Duck goes in, gets that stun, gets the healing, and oh, Wise comes in, and Crafty Devil barely makes it out with about 200 HP. Meanwhile, Terminator's got a camp, got things to push, and he don't care. Now the hyper carry comp is really coming into its own. It's putting down the pressure. Birdie is doing good damage at this point. Wait, Zarya is actually outcapping. Okay, wow, that is exactly what you expect to see out of a Zarya game, I guess. Zarya just does a lot of damage in the right hands. Meanwhile, Firemaker keeps on. Ooh, ults are coming out. Cocoon, Emerald Wind, okay. I guess they're doing boss. Black Hole, wow, okay. That's a lot of displacement for one team. Meanwhile, it's Blessed Shield, Rain of Vengeance, Graviton Sphere, Bunker. Huh. I think Anduin's going to be in a weird position here. But yeah, Light Bomb's still the right one. Ooh, Volley gets caught. Ball is pulled away. Emerald Wind doesn't quite catch, and there goes the Anubarak. Meanwhile, Cocoon drops really fast. If it's not on Zarya, that Cocoon doesn't last for more than a few seconds. Ooh, Crafty Devil gets out with just 100 HP after tax. This is where the Gooses can really just lay in. but not for long, it's like. Meanwhile, Terminator's holding the point, keeping that Zerg in equilibrium. Oh wow, they're fighting again. Guys, please stop ARAMing! I can't keep up with it, my lungs are already gone. Both teams just dancing on the edge of the table. Oosh. Sonic Rose just sneaks away. Meanwhile, Wise is making a wise move and he's coming down. Have the advantage. Ooh, there's the big combination. Emerald Wind casts in a weird manner again. Not quite sure what to make about that. Terminator is now here as well. Pie Maker gets his globe stolen by Doc. Man, oh man, oh man. Ooh, Computex takes a lot of damage there. Nice shield. Zarya is like one of those hot champs that's really hard to play just because of his sheer reactions often required of you. Burst comes out and it comes in unpredictable ways. It's like you're playing Cleanse without the ability to actually save people. Meanwhile, Odin's dropped. Pie Maker is stepping onto the point. Oh my word. But oh, Pie Maker makes it out alive. That's a Formant. There's two displacement alts just saying nope, 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 nope. Meanwhile, the Chen is actually holding the point and is out sieging the Blaze. That's pretty crazy. Seeing some barrier taunts. Spell Barrier, Adhesive Petroleum, Hammer by Discipline, Hammers again, and we're also seeing a Ulu Creating Spines and Kindness Plating build, which is really great. Spray and Pray, Shadow Walk allows for escapes. There are some really good talents here. Ooh, Chen is in this fight now. But Brightwing gets caught by the backline by Wise. Now this is a 4v5. It's going to be rough. Oh, Terminator catches Birdie. Keeps DPSing down. Computex is getting body blocked. Sonic Bros is trading into the Zarya, as you do. Sonic Bros wins the trade, and looks like it's another objective going over to the side of the Oats. One of these days. Oh, point just gets lost, but Duck is not going to be able to hold this fight. Not in the long run. Meanwhile, camps are actually being done by the side of Mallows. They're going to get that value and they're going to push with it, it looks like. Duck is forced to Hearth. Wise is currently tank. And Birdie is all electing to take the Bruiser camp. They're not stepping up, leaving Crafty Devil just sitting there, waiting, yearningly, for someone to get in his face. An event that will never happen. So leaves Terminator in a position where he can probably just say, I don't care about you, Ultralisk. I'm going to go and take a fight bottom lane. But he doesn't have his ult, so just split pushing is probably just as valuable as staying here. Wise now has a choice. Go up top. Potentially lose a keep here and lose a keep here, or stay here and definitely lose a fort. It's a hard one to make. But it looks like they're opting to make sure that the keep stays alive bot side at all costs. Even it does count them 2 forts. Ooh. There's the Emerald Wind, but it doesn't catch anything. Kaido is caught by Wise. Their Guardians are unlikely to do anything else, and meanwhile, Terminator is getting value topside. Despite those 2 deaths, Mallow Oats are definitely in a great position. They do the boss here, though. They could get it all back. However, there's nothing stopping our friends on the side of Mallow Oats from initiating here. There's the Panda Pals. Just takes one kill, and Lumi is looking. Oh, that's a big bunker, but Lumi can't get in time. Plunderer goes down. Wait, it's not Plunderer. It's Pie Devil. Pie something. Sonic Bros is here, and Terminator's on the point. There's the Emerald Wedge we've been waiting for. Well done to Solskido, or however you pronounce the name. I can't do it. I'm sorry, man. Just like that, Tricky Gooses is seriously on the back foot. They're one way to come in. Adios. Brutal. With that camp taken, they might very well be able to take a keep right here and now. They might actually get to keep here as well, thanks to that push. Birdie and Lumi immediately go to the clear, but not necessarily enough. Ooh, that's a... Piemaker doesn't really go in with the fight, though. Got Epicenter, you have lots of options. Oh, that is a big catch on Sonic Bro. And that is an excellent cocoon that caught. But Terminator might actually drop here. Ooh, yep. Big blaze damage. And right as Earth allies were about to come up too. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. However, the Oats are still in a decent position. They still have all the macro advantages in the world, but ooh, Devil's got caught. Devil actually manages to escape. Duck is actually going to be completely fine here, but Sonic Bros is going in and pressing those damage. Sizzling attacks, my dude. Definitely emphasizing killing the Zarya and the Johanna. Now the advantage just presses into the side of Tricky Gooses. They may get an objective here. First time in a long time. Well, ever. Ooh. Okay, I need to reread Emerald Wind. Yeah, Birdie's definitely just running it, getting kills. Right, I believe it was Birdie that got the kill. I don't know, it might have been kill stolen. Definitely a lot of damage potential here. Zerg Wave gets stalled out by Terminator, but they are going to lose this fort here, virtually no matter what the Oats do. But with her advantage topside, eventually someone's going to have to give, and an even fight can be taken. The Oats understand that, and they're definitely going to keep looking for this point. They recognize they have the advantage, and they're going in. Now they can take the point, get a little bit of Zerg value, forces the vista of the fight to change. Just like that. A few catapults, this fort was saved. In a completely different lane. Camps are taken. Terminator's stepping on the point. He's skirmishing out of his mind. Piemaker is looking with a crazy flank here. Ooh, that is almost certainly a dead man. Oh, he dodges the Rain of Vengeance using his Q. Anduin's in a cocoon. Gets out, but he's sandwiched between everyone. Crafty Devils throws out. Black Hole whiffs it, but Wises. Everybody's dead. Just like that, Mallow Oats taking the win. In a singular team fight. And, even better, they have Big Red Button to finish the job. Very little Duck can do here. That is game number 3. It's match points, and it is for the Oats. Wasn't a perfect game, but it did a damn good job in winning that off lane. I'd say Terminator's absolutely the MVP here. Really exploiting the natural propensity to take Blaze early. He's a power pick. Well, if I remember correctly, Blaze was actually taken last pick, so forget what I was saying there. But yeah, Blaze was perhaps unduly prioritized. At the very least, he couldn't hold the point. Well, remarkable series. Victory goes for the side of the Oats. Boop. Anyways. Should have been born in the age of... Ugh. Jeez. Yeah. Where the heck is Jardbard? Bye. Anyways, and thank you for having me, Mr. Evil Eye, and the rest of the crew of both Tricky Gooses and Mallow Oats. Ooh, I probably should actually turn this off.